where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello, can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Buttons have been pressed. Buttons have been pressed. Hi, Mandy. Nice hat, thank you. And you can hear as well, even better. I'm warm again. Wasn't warm earlier. It is now. And I've just got out the shower as well about 20 minutes ago, so. But look. Do you see how bright that is? How sunny that is? How sunshiny it is? Hang on, let me check this door again. Bizarre. Mondo bizarre. Oh, lanky. What do you call me? Did we win? I've not even looked at the cricket today. I know England were playing as well, weren't they? Weird, add on new tablet, not on old one. There's fucking noises everywhere tonight. What's going on? Very strange noises. I think we're haunted. And there's loads of wind as well. It's very, very Morecambe and Mindy. Very Morecambe and Mindy. Which meant I couldn't really go and do what I wanted to do. I still haven't got round to doing any filming. Any of the filming I wanted to do. But I still need to write stuff. Language, Timothy. Yes, well said. He's been watching Sorry as well now, has he, Jeff? Bottrick straight in there on Twitch with the language, Timothy. Oh, man. I'm exhausted. When I say exhausted, I mean exhausted. I went for a walk earlier on, just a Bart Head walk. The normal Bart Head walk. I could barely get round. Brilliant game. 13,000 watching on YouTube. Jimmy Anderson's first T20 game since you watched him 0 for 52. 3,935 days ago. Say what? He took 3 for 17 today and was masterful. Lanks win off the last ball. Sensational. Great stuff. Go by Jimmy Amazon. Jimmy Amazon. How's the bird feeder? It looks like there's stuff come out of it. It's not on the floor, even though it's been windy. They're taking it, but I can't see them at all. Although that might change. What I might do at some point this week is a webcam on a sticky to the window, and one of them which extends the cable. I was going to try it tonight, have it stuck to the window and then have it as a separate scene, or in the corner of the, have bird cam live at the same time, but there wasn't enough time to finish it and doing what I was supposed to be doing. Unfortunatamente. Know what I mean? Can't believe it's 9 already. Evening all. How you doing, Caspier? Not Vegas though, is it? It's definitely not Vegas. But then I wouldn't have thought my stuff would melt. Phones or webcams or anything would melt. I wasn't going to open the window. There is one open there now, slightly. But it's been too windy to have this window open with the webcam out. But we can do it. At some point, maybe this week, the Dennis Bird cam could be a full-on stream with a proper webcam out there. 3 out of 3 for Lanks in the T20. Oh, go ahead. Vegas is a state of mind, it is. It's an absolute state, if you don't mind. I'm only joking. You're trying to get me to woohoo you. No woohooing going here. That's a purely Vic thing now. Is Vic there? And Vic to adopt you, of course. As the hound gets fantastic treatment. You made a little hooer. You can't see it getting used. What do you call me? A little hooer? Mandy's little woo-hooer. That'll be for Vic, won't it? It won't be for my channel, it'll be for Vic's channel. So watch this space. In fact, don't watch this space, watch that space. Oh, I needed that. You see, I needed the beer, I didn't need the alcohol. You're the same yourself. Those who are struggling with it. You don't need the alcohol, you just need the beer. You got visions of Song 2. I went through a stage of whenever I sneezed, it sounded like Song 2 by Blair. Not just at woohoo, but also the timing in between the woohoos. Billy, how you doing? Doing all right, mate, doing all right. Surviving to make a mockery of averages. That's all I'm saying. Apart from being sore. Bloody sore at the moment. My left knee especially. Like that walk earlier on, I was saying. My locomotion was just so stunted and stilted and I couldn't get into any kind of rhythm. There was no rhythm. Oh, is it? Rock Shandy. I think I met Rock Shandy. Have you snogged Rock Shandy? Is he the singer with a band? That was on for ages there. What's going on with that? There you go, Rock Shandy, the first drink of the day. Sparkling orange and lemon pop. It is indeed working. Fun fact, until very recently, alcoholic drinks with less than 10% alcohol weren't even classified as booze in Russia. Yeah. I think they've got to be below 0.5, is it, over here? And the reason behind that is because an orange will have natural alcohol in it. So it can't be, there's more alcohol in an orange than there is in that. That's 0.0. An orange has more in it. True story. But the Russians are mad, aren't they, for stuff like that? 120% proof vodka. The kind of stuff that you can either drink, clean the driveway with, or power tractors with. It's all the same stuff. Just big containers of the stuff. Go and help yourself. It's cray. Not in a good way. Go on, balls to it. I'll have to open this. Oh, man. It's warm. It wasn't warm earlier. It wasn't warm yesterday, or was it the day before? I went for a little walk, just a little walk. Yesterday it was. Little walk, just to the top of the street and back. and the wind was howling and it was cold. Didn't like it. And I've done nothing all weekend. Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Not good, is it? I haven't even been down the beach or down the car park there. But I have been watching videos. I was watching a great one about North Wales, and he split it into really interesting things like waterfalls, walks, castles and all that. And I was enjoying it until he pronounced the word chasm as chasm. Just it took the edge off it for me then. Just took the edge off completely. There's a chasm, there's a fucking what, mate? Then I started noticing that everything he did there was an affectation to everything he did. And he was a dickhead wearing a stupid hat as well. You're still allowed to distill 200 litres of alcohol in your home in Russia. Yeah, much is used in machines and for cleansing and stuff. Yeah, because it does. You can clean loads of stuff. There's on a completely different but same kind of topic. There's a chili sauce called Dave's. Dave's something. It's made out of Boot Jolokia chilies. It used to be the hottest chili in the world, and it did say on the side of it, can also be used for getting rid of grease stains on driveways. I'd rather use it for that than eat it. It was looking horrible. Torrential rain earlier didn't last long. Sunny now. Sunny now. We need the rain. Well, you do, because obviously you're feeding us all our water. Chasm, it is quite a niche pronunciation, that, isn't it? Especially when you think about, I fucking hate that, especially. Niche. There's a fella whose surname is Craig, and he pronounces it as Craig. And I felt like saying to him, I can't watch your channel if you can't pronounce your own fucking surname, you half-wit. Elsa Craig? No, Ailsa Craig. Bell. So satellite images over Scandinavia and the UK and Ireland. Many places had some rough weather. They did. It was windy here today earlier. It's suddenly gone really nice. You're more likely to get a reaction to mispronounced words. Classic clickbait. Tu more. Louise. Lulu and the young generation. Lulu Bellatini. Evening, all. Just bobbed in while you have a connection. Thought you'd better show your face in case you thought you'd fallen down Mount Pendle. We had sent Sherpa out for you. A team of Sherpa. Bear's paws, merched Sherpa. How you doing? You alright? How's life 38,000 feet up there? You okay? How are you in yourself? I was going to send a drone your way until I realised it'd probably get to the back of our garden and then fall apart. But yeah, the thought was there. Looking for places around your place as well, around your gaff. The singing, a ringing, a plinking, a plonking, a boinging tree. What else was there? Waterfalls. But there's a couple of boss-looking waterfalls, isn't he, in North Wales. Got to go and check them out. It was 22 there today. Sunny and cloudy mix with a lot of wind. It's about 19 now. It sounds the same kind of weather that we've had. And it's still windy now. It's just spoiled everything. Because you can't really get out and film. You can't do anything. Know what I mean? Same as misspelled titles, deliberately done. We used to do it in the pub all the time. Obviously it was an Arkwright thing, wasn't it, in open all hours. Special with a whore. You don't spell special with a whore. But you should do that, and people, nosy bastards, can't just walk past. They have to come in. I think you'll find, I hate people like that. Oh, I think you'll find you've spelled that incorrectly. Sound, what can I get you? I think you'll find. I think you'll find we did it on purpose to get dickheads like you in the pub. I think you'll find. Sherpa. Just reminded me of the Everest fella's story on Blue Sky. Tag us in, man. I like a bit of Everest. I would never ever in my wildest dreams even think about going on there, like, but I do like a bit of Everest. Yeah, you can be my Sherpa for the tree trek. I'm going to have to start putting pins in maps of Sherpa. Sherpa for hire. Mandy, get your walking shoes on. We're having to go somewhere soon. Definitely. All good, except for interwebs. Keep dropping out. Right. I'm surprised you can get any kind of signal at all. 38,000 feet above Mount Pendle. Bore Lake, isn't it? Absolute bore lake. You don't realise how much we actually rely on the internet for everything. I mean, absolutely everything. It's not just emails anymore like it used to be, or a little bit of internet. It's most TV gets watched through the internet nowadays. It was it the other day. I was promised flying cars instead, and they put a screen print. You've been logged out of your toothbrush. How the fuck do you get logged out of your toothbrush? Apparently you do. It's officially summer now, calendar-wise it is. Can someone tell the weather app, please? Can it stop being so windy? I don't mind the rain. Do you know what if they said to you, it's going to rain from Monday to Thursday and the rest of the week and the weekend is going to be fantastic. Sound, get it out the way. I'll work that part of the week. I'll flex you off for the rest. And I will go and make delicious content. Stop, never stopping, Billy, never stopping. Conwy, yes. Deganwy, yes. Llanberis, yes. I'll pronounce that as Coombe. Don't want to get stopped mid-flow, do I, so to speak. Possibly. That's nearby, isn't it? It's not far from Dizzy. Dizzy Falls with a plan, yes. Could you take out life insurance on somebody without them knowing about it? I had to watch a DVD last night. This is disgraceful behaviour. What are we living in? Are we third world savages? Very quaint. My nephew keeps going on about the internet being shit. He wants DVDs to come back and CDs. So if the internet goes off, we can actually watch something. Sound, yeah? That means you now have to go and buy a DVD or a Blu-ray for 15 or 20 quid. And it'll be one that's been out for the last 2 friggin' years. Balls to it. So fun fact, Sir George Everest, by the way, Sir George Everest, the man the British Empire named Chomolungma, didn't pronounce his last name the way we all do now. Now George Everest. Yes. Did you know that? It is Everest, so it should be Mount Everest, but it's not. Chomolungma, yeah. What's the other one? It's got 2 different names, hasn't it? I should know this. I watch loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff. Sagarmatha, that's the one, isn't it? Sagarmatha in Nepal. Chomolungma in Tibet. Marvellous, marvellous. Yeah, you don't miss it till it's gone, at which point you think, oh, do you know what? This is awful. This is absolute shit. Normal TV is absolute shite. Yes, named Chomolungma. Didn't I read that out that way? I don't know. I can't remember what I did yesterday. Never mind, just now. When you're lucky self-constructed, Mandy, you had to read books, actual, made out of paper books. Oh, right. Cheers, Tomash. I will read that in a bizzle. Faux shizzle. Yeah, you don't mind because you read books even when the internet is working. Which is very smart of you. As you should. They're good for you, books. They're really good. I was talking to someone the other day about Netflix. I genuinely have not watched anything on Netflix now possibly in over a year. I pay for it every month, never watch it. There's nothing on there I'd like to watch. Pretty much about 90% of what I do watch these days is YouTube. I'd rather keep it that way. More interesting. Lots of really interesting people on there at the moment. There seems to be a bit of a sea change on YouTube. There's lots of... What the fucking hell's that? Yeah. There's lots of vlogging going on. There's lots of people just talking to camera. Lots of little friendship rings getting made from people all over the world, sharing each other's content and being supportive. It's great. We're going into a new era of diarisation. Back in the day we had Samuel Pepys, didn't we, with the Great Fire of London. Sat with his feet up in Pudding Lane. Now what do we have? Melty faced scousers with cameras. Happy days. Which is why I did me one last night. After I dropped Jess off at 3:30 in the pissing morning. I was going to have to put the camera on and chat shit to it. Just to get me all the way home without realising how far away it is. People are doing it. Little slices of life. You like the show Severance so much you're thinking of getting it on Blu-ray. Blu-ray? Because it's nice having a proper physical copy. Now you see, if you do that, I think that's a very good thing to do. In the same way that if you have Spotify and you stream someone's music, it's a good idea to buy the album as well. Buy the record or the CD. Or go to their merch store and buy some stuff as a thank you to them, if nothing else. But the physical copies are great. I've still got loads of DVDs and Blu-rays in the house. Box sets, comedy box sets. Red Dwarf, the entire Only Fools and Horses, and The Fall and Rise of Reginald Perrin. Stuff like that. Loads of them. Mighty Boosh. It's Mighty Boosh. The IT Crowd. Good to have. They are genuinely. And then I've got PlayStations all over the house, so there's always a DVD or Blu-ray player actually. Because the 4 and 5 at least are Blu-rays, aren't they? Blu-ray. Notice more community live streams popping up today. I think people are getting sick and tired of the Mr. Beasts of the world out there. And as much as I love, and I absolutely do love, cinematic vlogs, there's some really good ones, like The Life of Reza and people like that, who put loads of effort into making their vlogs look brilliant. Most of them are sort of pre-written. I'm going to go to the store today, therefore I'm going to plan out all my shots, which is fantastic. It looks brilliant, but it lacks that little bit of just turning up and something happening, which more and more you are seeing on YouTube. I quite like it. I also like the fact that I'm not going to be around forever. I know that. And it's nice to be able to leave something that, if my daughter's ever missing me when I'm gone, there's just playlist after playlist of hour after hour of me talking bollocks, which is all I do in the car of a morning anyway. So all she needs to do, put it on, sit sideways onto it and nod occasionally. Yeah, alright Dad. So it works perfectly. There was something on Netflix that was being edited once uploaded. It was only for the physical media that people were able to raise the issue. Say a word. You've got stacks of CDs that came free with Sunday papers. I bet you some of them have incredibly rare stuff on them. I wish I'd have kept some of my stuff as well. There was, I think it might have been Guitar Magazine, or one of those magazines, guitar-based magazines, which had a load of stuff on there, a DVD or a CD with a load of stuff, a couple of songs by people, an audio backing track that you could play along to, and I give you a list of types of scales you could play over the top of it, and a couple of songs by people. And there was a brilliant tune on there by a band called the Mandelbrot Set, a song called Blue Smoke, Brown Smoke, and I'd love to be able to use it in a video because it's superb, but they don't exist anymore. So I don't think the copyright exists anymore, but I don't want to use it without asking. It used to be on their MySpace account. That's gone as well. Shame. Be lovely just to get in touch with one of the band and say, can I use this? And I will send you a copy of the video, or I'll send you the link to the video. If YouTube doesn't appear, Vic, how you doing? YouTube won't disappear. It'll be around forever. Are you in the freezer? If so, that's cool. What weather are we over there at the moment? What temp are we? Are we 103 again? Bruce Forsyth here now. 103. Higher. Mandelbrot as a band name was superb. They were a good band as well. Obviously, blue smoke, brown smoke meant smoke. So it's a little bit laid back, but really good. I can imagine the Verve playing it. It's that kind of music. Oh yeah, sorry.
Very
poor.
Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Right, 100 degrees exactly, but overcast. Right, hang on one sec. That's 37.778 degrees Celsius for literally the entire world apart from the United States. 37 degrees Celsius. That is ridiculously hot. There's no need for that. There's no need, lad. It's 16 here at the moment. 15 feels like 13, sorry. The weather looks good, actually. It looks like it's going to rain all week, and then next weekend it's going to be sunny. Followed then by the Monday, Tuesday, we start rain again. It's as if it knows. It's as if it knows. Not in the freezer yet. Need to do something about that phone now. The gel packs that Mandy sent you look decent. The only other thing to do, have you got any cooler boxes with the little blue freezer packs in them? Just get one of them, or anything that's got cold cooliness, and then get a hand fan and put it behind the hand fan. It draws in the air, which goes over the cool and goes directly at your phone and cools it down. Cools it down. That does work. I've done that in the past. I've got one here somewhere. A little handheld fan. No, I haven't. It's there. Over there. Over there. Very nice indeed, very nice. Hello, Ruby, Hannah and Jacques. Watch this space regarding at least one of those dogs as well. Might have to actually start early this week with the, yeah, well, it's Sunday after all, right? Just so you can see exactly what I've done. Sorry, what Jeff has done this week. Yes, Vic, Thomas wants you to adopt him. But don't forget, if you are going to go over there, Tomash, you will have to wave palm fronds. That's palm fronds. Palm fronds. And also, you have to do tricks. Make sure you do tricks. You have to catch frisbees. Play ball. Only you can't use cricket balls, because if they go over next door, they won't have a clue what they are to begin with. Need a second dude to even things out. That's me out the equation then, isn't it? Between the two of us, we hardly even out, do we? Would you have to wear a dog costume? Bit of a niche kink. Sorry, a bit of a niche kink, that, isn't it? Fucking hate niche. Hate niche. You can't be wearing a dog costume in that kind of weather. Middle of the pissing desert. 127 degrees. Wearing a dog costume. Evil. Everyone, you have to pray, and I mean pray. I don't believe in God, so it's not make any difference whatsoever. You're going to have to put your hands together and ask for the lotto to come in. Because if it does, there's some spectacularly good things going to be purchased. Including an inflatable, outdoor inflatable bar with swimming pool. Which looks fucking insane, man. Just turn up somewhere a park somewhere, blow it up, fill it with water, and we'll do a live stream from there with people sat at the bar drinking actual ale. You're in shorts and t-shirts in the 14 degrees Celsius heat. You'd have to live in the pool. You can't live in the pool, you're a wool lad. Oh, you mean the swimming pool? Just needs to do chores. What chores? Oh, thanks, I'll have a beer.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed, very poor. What chores? Isn't it visualising, not praying? Cosmic ordering, come on. Get it ordered. Get it ordered. 200 million it'll be this week, won't it? 200 million of your finest English king's pounds. Just give me a little bit of it, not all of it, just a bit of it. Chores fine too. You're very domesticated. You are indeed, aren't you? You've mentioned this before. Casper, your mum's friend is home from Arizona at the moment. Couldn't deal with months of daily temperatures over 40 degrees Celsius and bone dry air. Sun beating down like there's no tomorrow. It sounds like hell. I know Vic likes it, but I could not deal with that. I need rain. I need greenery. I need trees. Grass. I'm a bit too Northern European. What are the cons of this situation? I think the cons of this situation would be Tomash moaning like fuck about Everton and Lancashire on a daily basis. It'll be, won't it? On account of the fact that we're shit at both, unfortunately. They're the only cons, really. He's very clean. He's very clean. Very clean. Very clean. Right, who's done that? Irish red beer. Irish red beer. We are having Irish red beer. Once that goes off the pissing screen, we'll have it anyway. Get off the screen, you tit. Not you. Irish red beer. Bamanos, bamanos. Nice bit of Irish beer. Irish red beer. Lovely stuff, lovely. Adam, how you doing, bud? K-Passer, dude. Yeah, you'd have to hear him moaning about sport from time to time. But he's very, very clean, very conscientious. Dresses remarkably well. Seems to be a thing over on the Oblong of Dreams, doesn't it? You and Harry Ebrel. She lives near Phoenix and she likes the winter when it's 16 to 25 Celsius, or the summer as it's known in the UK. It did work. You just go inside if it gets on your nerves. As long as you gaze adoringly at Hannah, she will listen to you all day though. Tout réellement. Watching the literal pennies coming in. It is pennies, isn't it? It is absolute pence. But I'm going to hit about £100 for a year. I'm not asked. I would do this for nothing anyway, so any money that comes in just gets spent on stuff for channel. I say it gets spent on stuff for the channel. I spent £2,000 on a camera and a lens. It's not really paying for that, is it? Really. When you think about it, dead hard to your head hurts. 24p was it? Well, it's a bit more than that. This month anyway, or the last 28 days. £16.7 the last month. £16.7. Can I retire? Can I fuck? Adoringly gazing at Hannah. Easy work, absolutely. It is the coffee king. Oh my god, it's the king of coffee. Vic, you are going to get there before the end of this year. Easily get there before the end of this year. Done about 11 quid since monetization 5 days ago. You are earning far more than I am. And the thing is, this is the thing about monetization that nobody really tells you. it is compound, obviously, but the more videos you make, the more money you make, because especially your videos, they're evergreen content. People will go back and keep on watching them. So instead of getting £1 off 10 videos, if you make 1,000 of them, all of a sudden it's starting to get more and more and more. And before you think, 1,000 videos, I've done over 1,000 videos. Doesn't take that long, genuinely. But it gets you there. It is amazing. And you're the same as well, to be honest with you, Vic. Yours is evergreen content. People will put videos of dogs on in swimming pools because they've got nothing better to do, or they're bored, or they're wound up. Just click, put that on. I can now relax for a couple of hours. They're not looking for someone like me ranting into a camera. That's the kind of thing where you will make money. The more videos you do, the more long form you do, on and on and on. And on and on. Yes, Vic will have to go on the bar. You will have to go on the bar. There's no getting away from this. And also, you're getting a piggly ding as well. Mandy, I do apologise. I'm going to have to piggly ding your niece in the next half hour. The piggly ding has been set. I'll keep an eye on that so you can hear what it means. Looking at releasing one a week, you've got 790 currently. It doesn't take long, does it? Genuinely doesn't take long. And the more of them that you've got, the more it's a platform. People just go back and watch. Playlists are brilliant for that. They'll put them on while they're wandering around the house, hoovering and what have you, listening to you talking, or, it's really good. People fall asleep watching playlists as well. So you get a good couple of videos before it pauses on them. It's boss. Your friend is coming over. Also, I can't make her name up, but she can go behind the bar as well. What's this piggly ding in you? Brace yourself. That's all I can say. Brace yourself. It's safe. But once you've been piggly dinged, nothing will ever be the same again. Nothing will ever be the same again. But while you're here, I am going to do something a little bit special. I'm going to do an early Jeff, so you can see. Because it is Sunday. Have some Tales from the Crypt with Jeff. There might even be a guest star in this. The name's Frond, Palm Frond. There you go. He wants to come over as well. He'll balance you out. Hannah likes Jeff. Say what? That's what? What's he playing at? When was he there? I'm a Barbie grill in a Barbie world. Looks fantastic, Jeff. Never mind the grill. Look at the abs on that. Jesus. There's no need for those abs. Does he live in the gym? Cheekbones, Jeff. The first intercontinental piggly ding. It will be, won't it? It will be. Yeah, you do. You remember your first piggly ding? I was very sensitive and I held you afterwards. We cuddled for half an hour afterwards until the next piggly ding took off. Adam, your video takes ages. You do, but you can tell that in yours because there's a real good quality to them. They're not just thrown together, and I think people appreciate that. I was surprised just how Hannah-esque AI managed to make that without I'd never even added a picture of it in there. That was just cheekbones, Jeff. Off you go. Yeah, leave Aqua alone, Jeff. Jeff lives by his own rules, though, unfortunately. Do you want to take us some fanning to get abs like that? I'm never going to have that. I've got a 1-pack and I'm stuck with that. I have a question for us at Rest at Crow. No Googling it. If Australia had the same population density of the UK, what would be the population of Australia? That is going to be astronomical, isn't it? That's going to rival, if not overtake, the likes of India and China, I would have thought. I'd say 1.5 billion. It's a bloody big place, isn't it? So big that if you got the moon and pull it down and put it just in front of the Earth, you could see western and eastern sides of Australia to either side of the moon. It's wider than the moon. That's a true story. 1.5 billion, there you go. Intercontinental Piggly-Ding with the logistics operators for the 8 mile radius 1972 World Tour, which culminated, of course, in Toronto. We haven't had an 8 mile radius song for a while, have we? About a billion, mate. It's actually 2.28 billion. Say what, motherfucker? I knew it would be big, like, but that's ridiculous. It is a massive, massive place. It is wider than the moon. Yeah, what? It is. It is. True story. And also, can we get a picture of Australia? The most horrible thing in the world. Australia. If I can get the bloody picture. Oh no, I don't want to buy a fucking thing. Just images will do, you absolute bellend. Just open up. The worst thing anyone's ever told me when seeing that is the left hand side of Australia looks like a dog and the right hand side of Australia looks like a cat. And once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. And it is, isn't it? The left-hand side is a left-hand half is a dog. The right-hand half is a cat. It's cray-cray. Absolutely cray-cray. Australia is 31 times the size of Britain. 70 million times 31. Insane. It has a population of 26 million. I think is it 99 or something percent. Of Australians live on the coast. The rest of it is just pretty much empty. Oh, put that back on. Look at that pic and remember that Tasmania is the size of Iceland. That's the saucer of milk that the cat is drinking out of. That's the size of Iceland. That is just insane in, I think, possibly the membrane. No Mankman, no rush for that. That's going to get made as soon as I can. Very smart maths with an S, Victoria. Maths. Not math. Don't be falling down that rabbit hole. Bloody math. Jack's profile is better than Australians. It is. No, it isn't. It's no Jack profile. Jack's profile is something different. He definitely looks like one of those Egyptian god dogs or dog gods. I can't remember which one it is. Much prefer the Aussies to the Yanks. No offence to the Yanks in the room. The Yanks are lovely. The Aussies are more like us, though. That's the only thing, isn't it? They share a bit more of our humour, I think. Possibly because we sent so many Scousers over there, you know. When we sent all the prisoners over there. Know what I mean, Achid? Bloody hell, I had to be quick there. I had to be quick there. Sweet feckin' Jesus. Mic mute and sneeze button right next to each other. Brr, off you go. Pretty sure Jack modelled for the Sphinx in previous life. Absolutely 1 trillion %. You hate math, it's math. Bloody right. Keep the faith, sister, keep the faith. Mathematics shortened is still plural. Maths. You can fit 3.5 Greenlands inside Australia. Greenland's population is 56,000. There's a huge amount of space in the world that's not being used. And then loads being used where there's not enough space. India's already absolutely red hot, isn't it? Just send a load of people from India to live in the bush. Here you go, sorted. Sorted like a Manchester postman. The sneeze break has to be done. I suffer from pretty bad hay fever at times. Know what I mean? Before the remodelling, Turelmont. Yeah, watch a few Aussie YouTube channels. We share a similar mindset. I've got quite a few Aussie mates. They are very, very similar. Which is why they find it so easy to come over here and just slip into life. It's why you can't go anywhere in London without bumping into an Aussie behind the bar. Bless you. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Friend just got there, so he'll be dipping in and out. Don't need to comment as much, you will be listening. That's all you need. The sounds of my voice. Listen to my voice, Victoria. Listen to my voice. Adopt Thomas. Repeat after me. Adopt Thomas. Mathematique. See, I'd go for that. I think Mathematique sounds even better. Also sounds like a band who could have supported Mankman in the Manchester G-Max in 1995-ish. It's also, Mathematique does sound like a good band name. Or at least an album name. What was the other one the other day? I wrote one down somewhere. Another band name. It's not that. That was a company I dealt with on Friday. I will have to put that in the shredder. It has people's details on there. We can't be having that. It's confidential information, dear boy. It's not actually. Oops. Coffee. Have we got coffee? Why have we not got coffee? Where's the damn coffee? Right. Husqvarna chainsaws, another boss name, huh? That sounds like a Northwest American band, doesn't it? A bit grungy. A bit Seattle. Husqvarna chainsaws. All wearing plaid shirts. Tartan shirts, dickhead. There actually is a band by one of the guys from Aqua called Mathematique. Oh, there you go. That's why it sounds like a band name. Genuinely. Oh, there you go. Should have done the spinner when I sneezed. It's hard to actually time that though, because it takes a second or two, doesn't it, to come through. Or do you mean, could I possibly try to get it where every time I sneeze it spins? Is that what you're trying to say? Called Hey Mathematique. You've done coffee, I haven't loaded it, I know. I have 1,000,001 things to do which I haven't done. Have I actually, I might have I downloaded it and sent, I don't think I've sent it. That's a problem. Bastard. Remind me tomorrow when I finish, just to take an hour or so and try and do some of these, put them on. Although it is starting to get very difficult to get my head around. I'm having to keep things stuck in folders, well, on OBS, separate scenes within OBS, drinks, rooms, people, staff, all kinds of mad shit, man. There is so much to this stream, it's ridiculous. Genuinely ridiculous. I still won't do it. I probably won't, because by the time 7 o'clock comes tomorrow night, I will be annoyed. Although it's Monday, isn't it? So I can have a chill day tomorrow. Although there's a shitload of work dropping tomorrow. I'll need to jump on that and start smashing some of the cases out the park, mate. Out the park, mate. Needs to be done. I'll do it when I can. Unfortunately, life gets in the way of having fun at the moment. Whether it's work or my wonderful daughter. I won't be going out this weekend, Dad. I won't be going out at all. Dad. Fucking shit bag. I kept myself awake though, specifically because I knew she was going to do something like that. Dad, piss off. Her test will be soon enough though. Then I won't get to see it ever again, will I? Put it on the to-do list. Good. I need a to-do list. Speaking of coffee, the northernmost island is called Café Clubben. It means coffee club. Off the coast of northern Greenland. Does indeed, Café Clubben. Should be coffee clubbing. Did I order a chair? I didn't. I went down a rabbit hole. I was looking for a chair with a combined phone holder. I could do with that. Why don't you just go badink and out it comes and it's got a phone holder, plonk, film. I wonder, could I do that? Ainsdale Beach this summer. Just get on there, watch the sunset, stream it from there. I don't think the cars are allowed on there that late, otherwise I'd take the car on there and just stream from there, but we shall see. We can ask, can't we? I need one though. I'm in a slightly better position than I was this time, well, last year, the year before that as well, where I can probably get away with it. Probably get away with having a chair like that. I can use my left hand a little bit. I'll have to practice. If I can do it just enough where I can roll down a bevel. As I'm only going in the garden, roll out your office chair. My office chair was a ball ache to get in here. This little bit of the room is cut off completely. There's only a small walkway to get through. This chair had to be lifted over just to get it in here. It is not move out and inable at all. Very beautiful part of the west coast in Greenland you'd love to visit sometime is Disco Bay. It sounds posh though. Should we all go to Disco Bay? If we win the lotto this week, are we all going to Disco Bay? Let's go and do it, man. The nature and animals there are spectacular. I'd like to see that. I'll pick it up on Wednesday. After I've picked up the £200 million cheque, of course. Private jet. We'll tailor the Swift the shit out of this, man. Disco. You have to go to Disco Bay. How can you not go to Disco Bay? Remind you next time you visit, test if any of yours work from it. Will do. Anything that's easy to put back or to make smaller so it goes in the boot of the car. The boot of my car is pretty full most of the time. We will, and also I will bring that along. You have a practice with that. It's not the best. It's good though. It's got a flippy out screen, mate. Flippy out. So you can see what's going on as your filmings. And always spare charged batteries. Always. Needs a strap. I do have a strap which I was going to put on it. But unfortunately, I need two hands to be able to do that. I've also got a separate quick release strap system arriving for my good camera. Because I need that. I'm going to take my dad to do that for me as well. But yeah, I mean, it's not featherweight because it's got a metal cage on it, which is good. The little wooden effect handle makes it easy to hold as well. on the top handle for getting low down shots, because what you shouldn't do is film everything like that. Everybody's used to seeing things at that level. Drop it down, low shots, high shots. Mix it up, man. It's the height thing, while the leg thing. You're talking about the chair or me now. Plenty of muskox on the mountains. They are amazing animals, aren't they? Uncle's been with work, and Aunt and her husband went there on holiday in summer a few years ago. Very nice. Bring the strap, I've got 2 working hands. Mistress Mandy kicking off again there. Back when you used to GoPro 3 a lot, you had 3 spare batteries with you. You bought a screen to put on, and those batteries didn't last long. I've got a GoPro 4 with a little screen to go on it as well. And it annoyed me that much that I went out and bought a GoPro 10 instead. And I barely use that now. Mandy doesn't mind lying on the floor to get the shot. Should I just leave him up all night, so to speak? You don't need to with that, you see. It's the handle. Hold it down. Makes it smoother as well. But you can have a practice with it. One of a ridiculous amount of cameras that I currently own. There's no need for me to have as many cameras as I do. Just pointless. 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 But I've got me good one. I've got me good one. GoPro got a leg strap. It hasn't. I've got a thing for it, a clamp. Other room, which can go on the cap, so it goes on the front. I've got a chest mount somewhere, which looks like a bra. Looks like a bra with a little mount on the front as well. But I'd need to find that. It's got loads of different little mounts. If you go on Amazon and just look for GoPro mounts, there are hundreds of them. For everything, every eventuality. I have got the little curved mount which goes on bike helmets and things like that. Or if you go in kayaking, the kayak helmets. So you can stick it on your helmet. For that extra special shot. But they are quite handy. The GoPro is pretty good. If I go to do me driving stuff, I've got a little mount in the front of the car that I sometimes put a phone in. Or the GoPro just clicks in. I haven't even got it with it. It's over there actually. Over there. They are good. And they're also pretty much waterproof, aren't they? GoPros. Whereas the Osmo Pocket 3, you need to be really careful because it's not weather sealed. And that's too expensive to be pissing it out with in the rain. As is the ZVE one. It's far too pissing expensive. They couldn't make that water sealed though, because if they did, it'd overheat all the time. Connor, you're on 256 now. Great stuff, mate. You are getting there. Keep it up, man. They keep saying, all these big YouTube gurus and what have you, the best bit of advice that they give you is keep turning up. So many people give up before they hit it. But if you carry on going, just keep it turning up. The numbers keep rising, man. You are going to get there, man. You are going to get there. You're not clamping it to your leg. Sure, I wouldn't have thought so. Ali will be with us in 20 minutes. Oh, we'll have a look at this. What our Ali sent me. Sun setting in Ireland. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? If you're on holiday, you have a Sony A77 you bring. Fine for filming and photos. That's all you need. Don't mention overheating. I mentioned it once, but I think we got away with it. Don't forget though, I have got on the back of that camera, which is a white version of that one. Same camera, but in white. These tend to overheat. But what you can do if you fold the screen out, that little bit on the back, you can fit a fan in there. A Lickle fan, which you can charge up via USB and then unplug it, and it goes on for about an hour or so. Or you can leave it plugged in like what I do, so it goes on for 3 hours and it keeps it cool all the way through. Isn't that cool? Language, Timothy. So yeah, and of course the shotgun mic on the top. Whatever you're pointing at, you will get the sound of it, which includes all the Boyds. All the Boyds. Did he do it in not green? The Sony ZV-E10. I don't think they do it in not green. I don't even think they do it in green. Never mind not green. Nice cameras though. Definitely good cameras. Not as good as the ZV-E one, obviously, but a fraction of the cost. They're sort of the workhorse, the YouTuber workhorse, these things. They are very, very good. I think you'll do fine with these, Mandy. It's not genuinely not overly heavy at all. They're very, very small bodies, which is why they have a tendency to sometimes overheat slightly. And it's only got the kit lens on it as well, which is a zoom, so you can zoom on the front if you want, or yeah, it's got a telephoto on the side as well. I do have some other lenses, I think. I've got a 35mm lens as well for it, and something else. Have a practice, see what you think. You've got a shotgun mic for your A77 as well. They're really good, aren't they? What I want to try and get hold of at some point is Sony ECM M1 or E1M, one or the other, whatever it is, which has a little button on the back which allows you to use, it's a shotgun mic, but allows you to get front facing, back facing or side facing. So if you're walking around with your camera doing stuff and you want to get what's going on in front of you but not catch you talking to someone, have it facing forward, press a button, you can then talk into it as well. Are you preparing to broadcast? She is. Mandy's going to go live. Don't think overheating is a problem in North Wales. It will be. Will be. It still gets warm in North Wales. Just for B-roll. It is, but it's really important stuff, the B-roll. Especially when it's nature. If you're going somewhere and you want to see what it looks like and what it sounds like and get in the middle of it. The mic, yeah, it's a brilliant mic. It's not just, I mean, that one literally is just, it faces forward and all you get is what's coming from the front of the mic. If you just press a button on this other thing, it moves between the front capsule, the sides and the back. And it's a hot shoe one as well, so you don't even have to have it plugged in. Just put it in the hot shoe mount and it's connected. But they're about 300 quid and I can't quite bring myself to buy one of those yet. You're better at spotting birds, including Eurasian wrens. Mandy's very good, she is. Very good Sherpa. I'll have to test our Louise out for a Sherpa capabilities as well. On the cusp of Lancashire and Yorkshire. 38,000 feet up on Mount Bendel. For the low shots, just pass you the camera. Ah, poor Thomas. He's got to get on a stepladder to paint the skirting boards. You know what I mean?
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor. Very poor. You can come to Dizzyth with us, you can. There we go. We'll have a day out to Dizzyth. You rascal. You Dizzyth rascal. We can do that. I'll pick you up in the car on the way. We'll have to wear my knee truss this time now. Me knee bandage, you think, what's it called? A knee brace. Where was it you found that thing as well, Mandy? The accessibility. Is it accessibility friendly? No, it's just for really fit people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was a good workout. According to the internet, I shouldn't be able to do it, but I did. That to me is a very, very good thing. Shows you how far I've come. And also, not just me, anybody who's out there. Don't just think you can't do something like that because they say you can't. Give it a go first. I am going to smash this camera to 1,000,000 bits in a minute. Autofocus, you dick. No, don't autofocus on your dick. Stop. Me. Not the bear in the background, just me. Yeah, make a list as well, Mandy. There's a few places that I need to go to. I also want to do the horseshoe pass. I want to go to Madeira, just outside Wrexham. Madeira, the Panorama, Wales End, Horseshoe Pass, Llangollen, and then there's a road that goes from near the Panorama all the way up to Rill.
Next.
Piggly Ding next. There you go. Right. Well, that was our Vic's first ever shift behind the bar. Wasn't that great? Only for the extremely fit. Not my words, the words of the internet. And when did the internet ever lie? Come on, let's be honest. Extremely fit, that rules you out. Oh, I don't know. Your eyes are like chipped ice. You're not going to Madeira. You don't need to. I probably will be meeting an ex-Everton legend when I go there. Meet up, have a coffee. Well, you have a beer, obviously. I won't, but Madeira, Wales End, Panorama, and then zoom it up. I forget what the name of the road is, but there's a road that pretty much goes all the way up through the Clwydian Range up towards Chrill. What in Swansea are going on here? On the disability website. Alright, so it's just for the really fit. Must be 10 years since you've been to Dizeth. Lancashire were playing at Ross-on-Sea, Colwyn Bay, as there was a rain interruption, so you and your dad popped down. Lovely stuff. It's a fantastic place. I likes it. I does. I likes it. I want to go. It pissed me off that it's just down the road, really. It's like an hour and 40 minutes to get to North Wales. Well, to get to that part of North Wales. And there's so much to see there. So much to see. Things that you travel past doing 70 miles an hour and don't even look twice at. Rhuddlan Castle was really nice. What else is round there? Coombe. Yeah, I mean, Deganwy. Got to try Deganwy. Battersea Coith. Llanberis. All these places, man. Just got to tick a few off the box. And then get some fantastic footage. Holywell as well. Yep. Just write them all down. In fact, if you put them in notes, you can put a little box next to them in notes, can't you? And just tick them as you hit them. Press them and it ticks them off for you. Mostin with the boat. Do you know what? That sounds like a film, that, doesn't it? A bit like the Salt Path. It sounds a bit like that, doesn't it? With some massive British Hollywood actor just wearing a chunky cable knit sweater and they got a big beard on him. Mostin with the boat. I'd watch that. Wales nature must be wonderful. It is. How tall do the mountains get? Fairly high, not obviously Himalayan high, but high enough that if you want to climb them, you'll be absolutely shattered by the time you get to the top. Since calendar summer starts today, your uncle's, the sunrise today was 3:45 and sunset 10:17 in the blessed PM. I didn't realise how light it was at 3:45 of a morning until this morning. That's the first time I've been out at that time for a fairly longish time. The last time I was out at that point during the night, it would have been completely pitch black and raining. Mostyn boat, well, ship. I are googling now, I are. The TSS Duke of Lancaster. Sweet feckin' Jesus. Yes, 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 that has to be seen. Definitely doing that. Definitely doing that. Definitely doing that. Sunrise there today was 4:40. Yeah, I think it was very similar to us today, but it was a really long dawn. I think dawn started at 3:46 or something. Sunrise was 4:50 odd, or the other way around, 3:50 odd and 4:40 odd. But it was beautiful. The blue hour lasted about an hour, funnily enough. Mandy, you've forgotten to eat. Just open your box of 1976 sweets that you still got left. Your Christmas 2003 chocolates that you've got. You went on it when you were a kid at a restaurant. Was it still floating at that point, Mandy? Just asking, just asking. It's nice that though. There's is it the Queen Mary? Is that the one that's in LA? Sure it is, isn't it? It's parked up. And is it docks, the harbour? I don't know where. It's in LA somewhere. And we went to see friends who had a bajillion-pound house in the mountains of La Cañada above LA. Jeez, man, the house is amazing. Probably worth about $5 or $6 million back then. That was 1988. And you could look down. If you could see through the smog, which you couldn't, but look over the smog towards the sea, towards the ocean even. And you could see it parked up there. That's how big the bloody thing was. Massive. Just parked up. It's also hugely haunted, isn't it? Well, it isn't haunted because that doesn't exist, but you know, knobheads turn up with shitty cameras. Despite the fact that I've got my phone, which has got 8K capability and 100 times zoom, and I can film all kinds of stuff. They've got hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of Hollywood film cameras and can't see a pissing thing. Oh, I heard a noise. Yeah, it's your mate behind you, and dragging stuff behind him. Knobheads, I hate them. Britain's most haunted. Grow up, you tit. Are you allowed to flick the V's on there? You are. Go on. I will allow it. Jeff said it's okay as well. Yeah, that was amazing. I'd never seen that before. Smog. I've heard about it. Being up in the mountains where the air is clear and looking down on top of Los Angeles, you could see. It was like it genuinely looked like someone had put a covering on top of the city. The smog was horrible. Horrible. Is it still, does smog still exist in LA? Or have they managed to get rid of it with all the electric cars and the Toyota Priuses and all that stuff that they used to have? Has it fixed it? Are these still dirty feckers? I don't know. It's been a while since I was there. Such a beautiful, beautiful place. Had a lovely pool in the back as well. And then the owner said, yeah, you're right, go in the pool. Just be careful of bears and coyotes and what are they? Them cat things, wildcats, lynx, fucking I don't know, whatever they are. There's loads of things here. Oh, and massive bald eagles and Mexicans. I don't know. You might not have said Mexicans, I don't know. But Probably would have done, wouldn't he? It's a lovely, and it was just around the corner from Blue Jay Way, which is a song by your very own Beatles from Liverpool. Your very own Beatles. There's a fog up on LA. I couldn't believe it. Is that Blue Jay Way? Is that where George Harrison wrote that song about? Yeah, of course it was. There we go. Sunrise, sunset, moonrise, moonset. Day length stats for Southport. Send a pic, sorry. Took the pic on the computer screen. Yeah, it's right, so sunrise was 4:49. Sunset is 21:32. Now that looks like that should have been a sunset stream tonight. That looks amazing, that sky. Hi everybody. Hi Dr. Nick. Jackie Lewis, what about you? How's it going, Arcade? Flaggy claps. You don't believe in ghosts per se. You've got to do that as well when you say per se, haven't you? However, energy is a constant, yes. The energy created by the human body could be contained and triggered. I believe that. But there's no such thing as ghosts. Which was found out when Derek Acora was getting found out with Creed Crafer. Remember that one? There's a fella here years ago. Killed loads of people he did. His name's Creed Crafer. And he's going, Tham. Who's this? Creed Crafer. Which of course is an anagram of Derek Faker. Who used to live down the road there. Just down there. About 2 miles down the road from here. And when he got drunk in the bar, in pub, he used to tell people it was all made up. It's a load of shit. Do you love it though? Do you buy all these owl girls? Do you fucking love it, like? Very craggy flap weather. Craggy Island. It's a bit pastel. It's a bit pastel here as well. But there's cloud and there's a load of sun underneath, so it's gorgeous. Vic on the bar, she was. It did piggly ding. So we can change it. If anyone wants to put the hand in the air and wave it like they just don't care, then they can go on the bar. I would be quick though, because our Ali will be back in very, very short order. Is that gay dancing? Gay dancing? Are you asking? I'm asking, I'm dancing. Piggly ding reset, there you go. Jinxie behind the bar. Nobody volunteered. But our Vic has done a first shift. Fair play to her. Fair play to her. That's what I say. You're covering until Ali Alio turns up. She did send a message about 20 minutes ago. She has been in Dublin, hasn't she? Our Ali. She's been gallivanting. Actual gallivanting. Back from Dublin on her way back. She sent a picture. The different lights was also shown above the numbers. Times below showing civil daylight and the golden hour. Oh yeah, I've got a good app for that as well, which gives you all the different nautical daylight, nautical nighttime, civil daylight, civil nighttime, whatever it was. Loads of them. It's good. Confusing but good. All you're looking for is blue hour, golden hour. Right? Can I film? Yeah. I much prefer blue hour than golden hour as well. Because I'm a bone idle lazy sod. Although saying that, if I'd have stayed awake this morning just for another hour or so, I'd have been out in golden hour, wouldn't I? Could have done that. Could have got loads of stuff done, but I didn't. Oh, we have a sky. We have a sky. From the oblong of dreams, we have a sky. There you go. The oblong of dreams with a lovely sky. Hashtag oblong sunset. That looks fantastic. Cheers for that, Tomash. Jackie, what's golden hour? There are 2 hours. They're not even hours, to be honest with you. There's golden hour and blue hour. Blue hour is the time before sunrise and the time after sunset. Golden hour is the time after sunrise and just before sunset. You get different qualities of light. Filmmakers love to film during golden hour because it's such a really nice light. Looks gorgeous on film. Blue hour always looks, it looks lovely, lovely blue hour. Very atmospheric blue hour. In fact, if you watch the video that I did early hours of this morning and put out today, the last little bit of that where I'm talking outside the car, that's blue hour. So it's got a really nice deep hue. Like a golden shower, not quite. Can't make as much money out of it. Golden hour is when the sun is between 6 and 0 degrees above the horizon. Yep. Because it gives a certain kind of quality of light. So it's just before sunset and just after sunrise. Just that little bit. Gorgeous. And blue hour is the other side of it. When the lights, the sun is pointing up at the sky, but not yet above the horizon, or it's just gone down below the horizon. You listen, you don't watch most videos. If I was in them, I'd do the same thing. Most people get told, oil painting. I get told that quite a lot. I look like a Picasso, so we're halfway there. Yeah. I didn't realise it was a technical time, Casper. It's about where the sun is, which of course. So your comment above the golden hour one, where? Civil, nautical and astronomical. Civil is 0 to 6 degrees below the horizon. Nautical 7 to 12. Astronomical 13 to 18. After that it's technically night. And you can tell the difference. That's when it goes from pale blue, indigo, dark, not dark, but a nice deep blue, to suddenly being like nighttime, where you can't see anything really. But it's lovely. That quality of light, the change in hours and, the change in times where the sun is where it is in relation to the horizon can make all the difference in how your video looks, how your film looks. What's a golden shower? Is that when you shower in golden hour? It can be. It's the bulb shade when you shower. Jackie does have a golden shower in the garden, don't you? Don't you? Like it's also, isn't it, a shrub or a bush? In 5 days it hasn't technically been night here for a month. What? Mad that, isn't it? You do indeed. See, I knew. Jackie has a golden shower in the garden. There's a yellow rose. There you go. It wasn't a bush. It's a yellow rose. Well, it could be a rose bush, I suppose. Is it a mighty bush? I'm waiting for all the flowers to come out. We have some in the back garden. They are not green. Soon it's only nautical dusk at most at night. So you can't even say you're a night owl anymore, can you? You're a nautical dusk owl. Bush. Come with us to the mighty bush, the mighty bush. I love that feckin' programme, I do. Oh man, I thought I was going to sneeze again there. How far north are you, Casper? Are you further north than we are? Are you? Who's further north? Is it you or Louise? Louise will be furthest, won't she, for us anyway? I think she's further. Yeah, she'd be further north than Barnsley, won't she? You're North Iron. You are very North Iron. Are you further north than we are? I don't know. You might be actually, mightn't you? Northern Ireland further north than Northern England. Do we need a map? Google Earth. Come on, let's have a look at Google Earth. Will it help us? I don't think it will it? Google Earth. Oh yeah, Northern Ireland is far further north than we are. So yes, of course. And also, Casper is even way further north than that. So yeah, of course he is. You are our furthest north. Doof, where does he live? He's in Worcester. Doof. In Midlands. Kirsty's North London. You're having a Turkish bath, ain't you? You're having a Steffi Graf. Steve, Helen and Ruby are North folk. You're about as far north as Glasgow or around about the northernmost point of Northern Ireland. It's north. I am Southport, I am. And of course, I am in the north and we're not a port. Why are you called Southport then? Because we are south of the Ribble estuary and there used to be a port there. The Ribble estuary goes into the River Ribble, which is Preston. And boats do make it up there. And we are south of that port. We are Southport. You are Gogledd, Camry. Gogledd, Camry. It's Gogledd. The fuck's Gogledd? Goggles box. What? And you're comedian. Come again. What's Esther? She's Dutch. She is. I think that's further south than us, isn't it? Yeah, it will be. That's further south than us. In terms of Netherlands, I think she's east, but not quite as far east as I was, on account of the fact that I was less than a mile away from the German border. In fact, I was about 0.63 miles away from the German border. I was 1 kilometre away from it. Comparable with Norfolk, I think. Oh, do you know what? I think possibly Cromer. Just let me. Oh, right. Oh, I think possibly Cromer is further north than where Esther is in the Netherlands. It is, you know. Northern Ireland. No, the winner will be Casper in Denmark, which is way further north. Way further north. Way further north than you. Because you're not Northern Ireland, are you, where you are? Jackie Lewis. Whereabouts are you? Where are you? Hey, where are you? You're not too far away from Loch Ness, are you? Let's have a look. No, don't do that. Yeah, Casper is definitely further north. Definitely. That's why the North Walians are called GOGs, just stands for North. Oh, you've said this before, haven't you? But then again, explodey brain, so... I'm melting your mind today. Australia wider than the moon. Cromer north of Esther. It is. You're in County Armagh, Siam. Is that where the name for the claymation programme comes from? Which one's that? Oh, speaking of programmes, I'm going to have to find this now. Where's this fucking thing I was looking for the other day? Come on. There's a BBC Scotland TV show, a kids TV show called The Rubbish World of Dave Spud, which has Johnny Vegas in it, and someone the other day was saying that it's pretty much the same as Ideal but funnier. Even though it's a kids programme, it works on several levels. I think that might be worth checking out. The Rubbish World of Dave Spud. And he only found it because kids. With the cave people. And you're also further east. You are indeed, you are. You are our furthest east and our furthest north at the moment. At the moment, anyway. But then, are you further north than Toronto? And who's the fella from Japan? Is it Bob from Japan or someone? We're a fella from Japan who's not actually from Japan but was living out there. But in the country, you're quite far west. You are far west in the country, but compared to us, you're far east. Are you lost? Your ancestors got lost here long ago, and they seem to have got themselves very busy. West, Vic's got to be the furthest west. South is Donald. Will he be the furthest south? Kirsty's quite far south, isn't she? And depending on where Lizzie was living at the time, I think she might have been quite far south as well. Toronto is the same line of latitude as Milan. Did not know that. It's weird, isn't it? Vic is the furthest south. Is she furthest south as well? Congratulations, Victoria. You are both the furthest west and the furthest south. Although saying that, I've got friends that live in Adelaide, so if they ever join on the, if they ever join in this, mind you, they're 11 and a half hours ahead of us, aren't they? So this would make it, just checking the time now, this would make it about a week on Wednesday, I think, for them. All lower 48 states are further south than Paris. 11 and a half hours ahead of us. Although that might be 10 and a half hours at the moment because we're in British summertime, aren't we? Toronto was further north than that. You'd be surprised. Liverpool is on a same line of latitude as Newfoundland in Canada, which means Northern Ireland would be even further. Southern Spain and Maryland are on the same as well. Mad, innit? They could do the Euro Millions for us. Just nod us the wink on Tuesday. Go ahead. You're an hour ahead of us, you are. Tell us what's happening in the horse race over there at the moment. Euro Millions, I think, are we up to 200 mil? Does it say 200 million yet? What's it saying on the website? Come on. 199 million estimated jackpot. 199 million pounds. 199, are you out of your mind? Your bedtime, oh yeah, I'm getting strict there. Our J-Lou, getting all strict. You're about the same latitude as southern Alaska. The whale's fucking mental, isn't it? I mean, genuinely, it's mad. It is 10:36 with Casper, and it's 1982 with Mandy. I'm here all week. My mother-in-law bought her a chair for Christmas, wouldn't let us plug it in. A 200-metre large RV with 2 inside toilets. That would have to be a US road trip because you wouldn't get them anywhere near the country roads of Northern Ireland or North Wales or Northern England even. They are nice, aren't they? Those huge Winnebago type places. There was a great one the other day on a reel which looked better than our house. Much better. I would want one of them. Just a slightly smaller one. Not even to go camping. Just to pull up on the side of a motorway or something. Just sit off, have a cup of tea. Oh yes, Mandy can veto Thomas. She is connected. Gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Wouldn't fit in your garage. Is that a euphemism, is it? Not fit in that in my garage. Cheeky bastard. Ali O. Oh, you sent us another photo. Another photo. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now that is a photograph, young lady. That is a photograph. Look at that. Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Oh, fantastic picture. Muchos buenos, our kid. Mandy, what?
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there. 46 woohoos. Don't take this the wrong way, Mandy, but you can fuck right off. Not a chance. 46 woohoos. I'll sound like an epileptic car alarm if I try and do that. Speaking of which, seen Cara Toynton in the news. Really am disappointed she never married the German footballer Philip Lahm. Just to have a car alarm would be fantastic, wouldn't it? There's still time. Woohoo times 46. Fantastic pick, Ali how it is. How are we all? We're doing great. We're doing fine. We're doing grand, so we are. It's still bright. Still bright, man. Oh, man. Gogs, the complete collection, Gogwana. Right, oh. There is a TV show called Gogs. Now that you've mentioned it, now that I've seen a picture of it, that seems familiar. I might have seen that. What was that on? Was that on S4C or something mad? I've got to watch that. We're going to have to watch that now. Casper. This is the view. The room with the view. It's a very purplish tint. I like that. Quite lilac-y, isn't it, that sky? Under lilac skies. How atmospheric does that sound? Lilac skies. Love it. Love us. Love us. We're loving it like that. Sorry you missed Vic's live. Oh, don't worry, Ali. Life before lives. Life before lives. We know that. Plus, you're always there if you can be. I know Vic knows that anyway, so it's much appreciated too. It's appreciated here as well. All your support. And also beating the drum, Ali Alio. We're trying to work out where we are. Which, considering we're all supposed to be adults, we know where we are. We just don't know where we are. Do you know? Took a pick out the window. It does sound very existential, that, doesn't it? I've been to LA, but I've never been to me. That kind of thing, isn't it? Tom to Tom, Tom, Tom. How's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? And how's Domingos Duarte? El gato más guapo del mundo. Hey, hey, hey. You are home. You are home. Welcome home. She needs to do less stupid o'clockers. Don't get your stupid o'clockers in a twist, Nancy. No, it's got to do what she needs to do, the young lady. 8-hour difference is, quite frankly, insane at times, though, isn't it? Casper bought some gummies the other day. Don't know about you, I think these might be a little bit too salty. Anyone fancy a bit of spunk? Very powerful spunk. Mrs. Tom isn't hungover, she says. She's certainly not hungover. Or certainly not hung under, right? It's not hangover, is it? It's emotional tiredness. That's all I used to get, to be honest with you. I never used to get hangovers, but I used to feel really tired. Quality of sleep was awful after a few beers. That's all it is, isn't it? Come on, Mrs. Tom. That's all it is. It's lack of quality sleep. That's all it is. Just a lack of quality sleep. Domingo is watching you clean bathrooms. Is he thinking to himself, I could do better than that? Is he cleaning behind his ear and just looking at you saying, well, I'll tell you something, he's no Barry Scott. Spunk was a staple in your childhood. You weren't on Jim Will Fix It, were you, by any chance? She hung middle. What? Who's hanging down the middle? Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Not over, not under, just hanging in the middle. I thought hanging in the middle was something else. I was obviously wrong. Ali, how are you? You're grand, so you are. That's not even you, it's the other one, isn't it? That's that Jackie Lewis. Oh man, absolutely exhausted. You got 4 minutes 21 seconds, and then we're going to piggly ding again. Bathrooms, bad cameras, yes, multiple bathrooms. Don't forget, our Thomas lives over on the Oblong of Dreams. He's very clean, very clean. I can imagine him walking around the grounds of his house with a pastel pink jumper over his shoulders, wearing a pair of espadrilles, listening to the peacocks shagging in the bushes. Spunk got its name from a creature Pippi Longstocking made up. That's where it comes from. Longstockings equals spunk. You heard it here first. Rico. En suit. Casper's having a spunk of a week. Better than a week of spunk, I suppose, isn't it? You're trying to eat a Kit Kat chunky. Who are you calling chunky? Cheeky bastard. Downstairs, bog under stairs. There you go. That's pricked the illusion, that one, hasn't it? We call it bathrooms. You call it an outside toilet. For fuck's sake. All good in the hood, blood. Most houses have got multiple bathrooms now, haven't they? I mean, we've got a bathroom upstairs with a bath in it. A bathroom with a bath in it. There's an ensuite shower room. And there's also a downstairs toilet sink area. Which sounds really, really big. And the house is no bigger than 2 rooms in our old house. It's mad. Bucket. Nah. Oh, right, yeah. There's a bucket. Downstairs bathroom. The mobile downstairs bathroom. You remember Pippi Longstocking is coming into your world? A freckle-faced girl you ought to know. I can't remember Pippi Longstocking coming into our world. Especially not with a load of spunk. Ensuite, cloakroom, main bathroom, new build, more toilets than people. There you go. They have to warrant charging that much pissing money for a Lego house, aren't they? This is a 1999 new build, which is not a new build anymore, really, is it? Really. Wait till you taste the Swedish chocolate plop. That's a no from me. That's a hard no from me. Cloakroom, you can picture Thomas in a cloak. I can as well. Heathcliffing it across the moors. Giving it one of them. Keep the rain out of his face. Your commode is out of use. Does that mean you can't piss in the wardrobe anymore? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Many of Astrid Lindgren's Pippi stories were made into kids' TV in the 70s. I remember them as well. Not only over in UK, but also over in the Netherlands. She had a different name over there as well. Jackie, is kettle boiled? Is it boiled? Is it? Hang on, we're going to have a piggly ding in a minute. Well, not a minute. 15 seconds. We're going to piggly ding. Piggly ding. Next. Piggly ding next. There you go. Ali put her hand up, so she's going behind the bar. There you go. On strike for better pay. We still haven't seen our pay yet, even though we were talking about it the other week. No, not update. Not sticking an update on my phone now. Not a chance. I can wait. Our word for speed is fart. Yes, same as German, isn't it? Speed check signs saying fart control in the town of Middelfart. You could buy tickets on the German rail system, which is a journey with or without a stop, which ended up as in Fahrt mit oder with or in Fahrt mit oder, which my German teacher used to think was the funniest thing on earth. Strange schooler. He was a Scot. He was the French teacher. He had a German wife, therefore he taught German. And he used to disappear and go and do things and leave me teaching the German class. You're better at German than I am. Just teach them. Go on. I'll be back in 10 minutes. 2 hours later. You all right? All right, sir, yeah. Oh, spin. Cider. We're having a cider. You're going to boil a kettle. Oh, yes, wafting a fan. Now put budgie smugglers in a cloak and a mask. You thought about this too much, Mandy. Here we go. Zoider. Better Zoider. Ooh-ar, 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 ooh-ar. I am a Zoider drinker. I drinks it all of the day. Please make that image of Thomas. Go on, you're going to have to make that picture up, aren't you? Mandy, you're going to have to do it. Just send her a picture of you in your cloak. He doesn't really have a cloak, which means all you're going to be wearing then without the cloak is budgie smugglers and a mask. Controversial. Controversial. Filt. Filt. That's all it is, filt. Not thirsty, just covering my face. Which is as good an excuse as anything, really, isn't it? Raincoat too big for you. In a Mac, of course, a proper full-on Mac. Every word has two meanings. The word for being married is also the word for poison. It makes perfect sense to me. The word with the most meanings is the word set. Set. There's 64 different meanings. A dressing gown would work. I still haven't got a dressing gown. What's the mask for? So you don't get done for speeding on the horse, obviously. 20 mile an hour in Wales. Not sure you can. You can. If anyone can, Shaka can. Right, anyway. Do you need BDSM explained to you? It's a motoring school. British Driver's School of Motoring. Anonymity. The word for the equivalent of calling someone honey also means taxes. Don't quite get that one. Poison and marriage, I get that. It makes perfect sense to me. Do you know what I mean? Beer. Beer. We're having a beer. That stays on the screen far too long. Come on, we know it's beer. Come on, get off. We're trying to listen to Mango now. We're having a beer. A Beroni, come on. Keep yourself on the outside of that, go on. A nice Beroni. Me feckin' trout, feckin' fecked. Makes sense since they both take half. That's a saying, alright. It's like the old joke, isn't it? Why is a woman like a hurricane? Because when they come, they're all wet and wild, and when they go, to take half the fucking house with you. Exclamation mark. You did the same thing. Wrong way round. It's not I spin, Jackie. It's exclamation mark spin. Better stop at Jinxie Jungle. We haven't had that yet. Exclamation mark spin. No gaps in it. Do you rarely spin? Do you spin or do you rarely spin? Back to Mighty Boosh, aren't we? The word for a header in football is nick. Sounds rather unfortunate in English, as it does. I thought of it as ice spin as well, like it could be some kind of apple shite. Oh, cider bastards. We almost had a Jinxie Jungle Juice. How gutting is that? Especially when it was you that actually spun it. Spinderella. Some more cider. Tongue and cider for Jackie.
Very poor. Very poor.
Right, you're getting the Jinxie Jungle Juice. That was the first drink out tonight. It was the very first one. Just saying. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. En uit, sugar all about. Meths. The party's on, we're having meths off the cold shelf, come on. Might have to change coffee and have something else on there as well. What can we have on there instead? Keep spinning till you get it. So the points not going off if you spin it. No, the points are coming off, but not by much. Paint thinner for Thomas. Yes. Mets, the Judderman alcohol. But I remember that Mets. That was mad, wasn't it? You've had worse, definitely. Yeah, points are coming off, not levels. Don't worry about that. In this one, your ranking goes by levels, not points. So you can piss around with your points all you feel like. Like the Palinka in Romania that evaporated when you took the lid off. Evil stuff. Yeah, might have to put coffee off there and put special brew on there instead, not champagne. You get that? No worries, no worries. You get that, of course. You have a word describing this: a period of stabilising the planning of a specialist doctor's practice. Speciale practice planning in stabiliseringsperioden. Yeah. What did you first drink as a teenager? Tombola. Managed at 60,000 points. She's dripping in points. Champagne. That's what it is, isn't it? The hobo drink of choice. No idea how many points you've got or where they come from. Your points come from watching the channel. Your levels come from watching and also interacting, writing messages and things. There was a worrying amount of strong lager about Goodison the other week, Oranjeboom, which is Dutch for orange tree, obviously. There was loads outside, wasn't there? I never saw any skull. That was the only thing I was worried about. There should have been more skull. Take meths off, actually load the coffee vid you spent days making. Coffee's already on there. The coffee vid, I will. Just remind me to do it. Old English Zoider for you. Remember a night on the TVRs? Tequila, vodka, Red Bull. Red Bull wasn't invented when I started having my first drinks. What? Southern Comfort for a bit. Skull, hang on, my phone's going. Bell them girls again, lad. You were on Real Ale at 18. Very boring. But better though, isn't it? How's my leg? It is sore today, Ali Alio. It is sore. I am as stiff as a stick insect on his wedding night, unfortunately. I could barely walk earlier. I've had a couple of days where I've felt like I've almost fell over because my balance has gone. So I need to do something about that. It's on list. Some of the Everton contributions from Denmark. Scouse Thompson, we used to call him, Klaus Thompson, he was absolute shit. Peter Dane, he was shit. Thomas Gravison, Mad Dog, was brilliant. Per Krodrup is one of the worst players I've ever seen in my life. Lars Jakobsen was shit. Jonas Losel was the goalkeeper, wasn't he? Jesper Lindström. We haven't had really good luck with Danish players, but Gravison was brilliant. Klaus Thompson was absolutely abysmal. Jakobsen, he was the right back we got from Blackburn, wasn't he? Yeah, Jonas Losel, did we sign him from Huddersfield? Per Krodrup, we signed him for £5 million. He was absolute dog shit. And we managed to sell him for £5 million. It is insane how we managed to get that money back. We need to do better. We need better Danish players because there's loads of really good Danish players. We just haven't had any of them yet. Apart from Tommy Grav. Oh, Tommy, Graverson. Hated Bucky, he couldn't drink it at all. There's nothing except maybe Jim Beam that turns the stomach. All of that does. Sun Comfy, but with lemonade. Sun Comfy. You got Frunk on gin, one of the first times. Has it now put you off gin completely because of that? Did any birdies come to the feeder and they were like, it's better than yours? No. They might have done. There's seed missing, but I've not seen any there yet. You like port with a dash of lime. What's that called? Wrong words, Timothy. Yeah, bad contributions. We've just signed the wrong players, Casper. There's some really, really good Danish players. We haven't signed any of them. That's our fault, not Danish football's fault. Most of them happened at a really bad time for Everton. But, you know, Brian and Michael Laudrup, quite happily have had them. Christian Eriksen, Eberson, all them lot. Good players, man. Close up, you remember him having heading lessons one half time? Oh, man. You got the worst sickener off vodka at 15 years of age. It's not good, is it, at that age? In your youth, you pretty much drink most things except Pernod. Nothing aniseedy, or just not Pernod. Gin is very big over in Northern Ireland. Jenever. Dutch for it, Jenever. Young Jenever. Audi Jenever. Crawldrop is a funny name. It basically means contort and Crumbleville. He was fucking awful, man. I think we sold him to Fiorentina. Hang on. That sounds remarkably like football talk. Back of the net. Ding dang do. You did drink a lot of wine too. So did I. I drank so much that my brain exploded. Aniseed. Shit in it. Shit. Crawldrop means shite here. It does. It actually does. Got to be one of the worst players. And this is the worst thing about it is. I need a sneeze. That's going to happen again very, very soon. My dad got asked the question by an author who was writing stuff about Everton, and he wanted to interview people who were Everton fans, especially people who played for other teams. And he said, who's the best player you saw? And he was talking about people like Alan Ball and people like that. Like, who was the worst player you've seen at Goodison playing for Everton? And my dad just went, no. So what do you mean? Nobody is the worst player. Some are better than others. You don't make it to play for Everton unless you had something about you. Just works out for some players. Some are better than others, but nobody gets to play at that level if they are genuinely shite. I'm not going to answer that one. And the fellow went, do you know what? That's fair enough. I'm going to take this out of the questions that I ask. So he just took it out completely. That's me dad for, you know. Don't slag anyone off. God bless you, Gavner. On behalf of your Viking folk people, you deeply apologise. Nah, it's all right. It is our fault. We signed the wrong players. Who was it we were trying to sign when we signed Crawldrop? It was someone else. It was someone else in that team. Ridiculous. You've done F1, you have. It just hasn't been uploaded yet because, you know, stuff. Thinking of doing a rugby one. There's only me who talks about rugby on here. Yes, well, apology accepted. You don't need to, but apology accepted. You are a fine ambassador for your people. You watched the Grand Prix today whilst ironing. I'd rather watch you ironing than watch the Grand Prix. Tallest Dane is 219 centimetres and he has the record for being the world's tallest professional boxer. It does help. Always helps. Daniel Agger, there you go. And we signed Crawldrop instead, and he was shit. And Liverpool signed Agger, and he played well. We had a few close calls with players back then as well. We sent scouts to go and look at the likes of Sammy Hoopier. He's got no pace, he's got no mobility, not worth signing. And he went over to the dark side and was brilliant for them for 700 years. Gaishka Mendieta. He looks an alright player, and by the time we got round to putting a bid in, he'd sign for someone else. Robert Pires, when he was at Bordeaux. Yeah, he looks okay. Not sure he could do it in the Premier League though. 10 minutes later, Arsenal, he's banging him in left, right and centre. Fucking hell, do you know what I mean? By the time it gets loaded, F1 will have finished, hopefully, because it's shit. Not your animation, just Formula 1 in general. Did I say I had a bird come to the bird feeder? I have not seen one at all. The level has gone down in it. There's none on the floor, so it's not because it's been swinging round or anything. But maybe if I open the curtains and try and look out, did the birds see it? Did he hear it and then flock off? If I try and go out to the front door, did I hear that and fly off? Am I just missing it because of that? If it's nice and sunny at some point in the near future, we will put a webcam outside, stuck to the window. Pointing directly at the bird feeder. So that even when I'm not streaming, it can be on the screen. And as soon as they appear on the screen, I can try and, if I can see at a time, I can click record at least. Kroldrup, Aga, Funes Mori, Verge. Football logo. It's been on. Just doesn't stay in the corner anymore. It has been fixed to be different. There you go. That worked footy. That worked footy. My F1 animations, yes, plural, are epic. And they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right. What? It's a wee bit more Mendy out there now, so it is. Invisible birds. He seems to have some invisible birds though. They might not be. Little 30% less fat cheese and onion, 30% less flavour too. Eat normal ones and do some exercise instead. No motion sensor camera. I do not have a motion sensor camera, unfortunately. I could get one possibly, couldn't I? How much are they that the Spring Watch people use? How much are they? Camera traps. Let's have a look. Can we get them cheap anywhere? £30 Argos. Come on, what have we got on Amazon? Camera trap on Amazon. Let's have a look. If they're cheap enough, we'll buy one. Why do they all look like fucking army walkie-talkies? There's no need for it. Ooh, that might be. Is it motion censored though? Is it motion censored? Motion activated, waterproof. 120 degrees wide angle game camera for wildlife monitoring. Will I be scared of what we see though? Buy two and save £8. I'm not buying two. Fuck off, you knobheads. Where do I stick it though? No. Worth a try. It's not worth a try. Monday. Despair of hands. Lidl do them occasionally. I'll keep an eye on that. Get a motion sensor security camera. Your Ring camera, it does it. Let's see your Ring. Any other scar you've missed? No scar at all. Very little skang, very little goss, very little anything. I'm going to like that one now. Right, according to Amazon, and this has to be a guarantee because it's been advertised, I will definitely get video of penguins if I stick it on the side of the house. There you go. Providing you vivid pictures and videos. I could stick it on the car, couldn't I? While it's parked up. Irish red beer. Buy two, send one to Ali for a bird window thingy. Cost more in postage, it would do. Plus also I don't really want to be sending anything with wires in it to Ireland. Irish beer, Irish red beer. Red beer from Ireland, Irish red beer. Well, ding dank do. Right, anyway, well it is Sunday, so...
But Kipper's Vindaloo. It can't be good for you.
Kipper's Corner. There we go. Haribo recalls sweets in the Netherlands after traces of cannabis found. Several people reported feeling dizzy and unwell after eating from a 1 kilo pack of Haribo Happy Cola Fizz. Happy Cola. Several people, including children, suffered health complaints such as dizziness after eating sweets from 3 1 kilo packs. The Food and Consumer Product Safety Authority in the Netherlands has said, adding that a full recall has been taken as a precaution. How the cannabis ended up in the sweets is still unknown, a spokesman for the authority told the Dutch news agency AMP. The police are investigating the matter further. The authority said the packs concerned were genuine Haribo products. And Kippers, Haribong. There you go.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Only in there, yeah. They'll sell out now. They will. See, it's the spiral, isn't it? You eat them, you get the munchies. Therefore, you eat more. You get more munchies, then you eat more, and just before you know where you are, you're dancing in the streets of Bruges wearing nothing but one black sock. We've all been there. It's fucking mental. Why your customs? Why my customs? Why? We're on the meths again. It's party. The meths will change, by the way. We'll change it for something else. I've got to change a few other things as well, haven't I? Haven't I? There must be more of that. Definitely must be more of that. In places such as the Netherlands. Ooh, bit of prefab sprout. Oh, man. Yeah, I might buy one of them. Shit, how many batteries does that take? got 15 batteries in that bastard. Stop buying gadgets, you feckin' idiot. I'm not buying gadgets, I'm just looking at gadgets. I like gadgets. Dad, can we see? The little shit. No solar powered ones. I live in the north of England. Not that I can see. Although I suppose the solar power should work because that's north. So in the morning, the sun rises in the back garden, comes up. The early part of the day is lovely in the garden. The afternoon gets the sun really, really badly, which is why it gets roasted in here of an afternoon. But that could work. Did I look? I am conditioned to look for solar. Everything I look for at the moment has got solar. They make a big deal out of it. Now these are all oh yeah, there is one. There we go. I've just got down to the solar powered ones. They're 80 quid a go. Not a chance. There's another one with 8 batteries. And Father Christmas. Now I'm not dropping a $1 on one of these. Not a chance. I'm not buying 2 of them, no. I suppose they've got to use a load of batteries just to make sure they work overnight. Not sure your tourist board wanting you to saying that. What? Where? I'll only be filming birds in the sunshine. In the sunshine. Vic is flying it with the subs. She is. Doing very well. Morning, Jackie. We don't abide by such fripperies here. I like fripp. 161. 161. For our Vic. Well done. Well done. She's smashing it, lad. It's a blow in from the west. Feels that way at the moment.
Piggly ding. Next.
Piggly ding next. Solar will pay for itself after you replace the batteries a couple of times. How's things? Donnelly, you okay, mate? Hanging on, clinging onto the edge of Europe. Blow away, blow away, blow away, which is a song by Enya. Jackie needs a battery. Needs a battery charger. Keep it awake. Instead of falling asleep all the time during these wonderful streams of mine. Oh. I am going to sneeze again soon, I can tell. Tomash. The Piggly has been dinged. Plus 2 bird feeders. You've still got one in the back garden. We have. That means that will be the good morning feeder. Or do the birds not like the sunshine? Do they rather feed in the shade? I don't know. Jackie's still around, believe it or not. You want to rock Shanley? We can do that for you. Two feeders, 2 cameras. That reminds me of a video I once watched. Not watching that again. I do need to do a proper Dennis some morning. When I get up, stay up. Don't just go and have a nap. No matter how tired I am, go and sit in the back garden. It's not warm enough at the moment. And just too windy. Just too windy. Dolphin friendly Earl Grey. almond milk, 1 sweetener in a thermos, because I'm worth it. That's a good cup of tea, that. That is a good cup of tea. Birds will eat any time there's food. There's food all the time, and the fuckers haven't been seen anywhere. They're not there. Yes. Where are we? Kevin Sheedy. The Kevin Sheedy is on at the Irish Centre. 10 quid a ticket. Our mate Roy is compere. Go and get some fucking Club Rock shandy while you're there. And also see a left foot that could open a tin of beans. That's PJ, by the way. Just aching bones and farting. Your money's no use in here. Your money's no use. Oh, there we go. Coffee. Oh my God, coffee. We don't got coffee. We have, but it's not been loaded yet. Hope the rock shandy isn't too expensive. We can't have too expensive rock shandy, can we? Don't stand near a naked flame, and don't stand naked for that matter. Not unless you're on cam getting paid for it, of course. That's different. Oh, things have moved round. It'll be worth it, it will be. Don't forget to let us know that you bought it. It's worth getting just for a one-off anyway, at least, isn't it? There's loads of noises going on today. Some really, really weird noises. Yeah. I don't like it, I don't trust it. Hopefully it isn't too bad, especially if you're going all that way to the Irish Centre. All that way. Well, 4 stops on the train, isn't it? Make the neighbours sick. Eek. That's all I can say. The bloody hell's that on the jukebox now? Experiment 4 in the style of Kate Bush. The fucking hell's that? Why is that on there? Pro Source karaoke, now it's going off. No, you're not having that. Farticus. Am I missing stuff? I think I am, aren't I? It's up the wall. Up the fucking wall. Had a fight, he called the cops and lied and said you forced your way into the house, so they arrested you till they figured out that you didn't break in. Drank a lot back then. We've all been there. Friend farted into a traffic cone once. The feckin' sound. Terrible behaviour. Where's your Kate Bush? Kate Bush going from the playlist. Kate Bush. In Scotland. Kate Bush. Are you Kate Bush? Are you George W. Bush? That's my still game, that, by the way. Until then, you never had as much as a parking ticket. I've only ever had 1 parking ticket. It's still raw, it still hurts. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. How can you get a parking ticket when you've got a bloody blue badge? Bastards, bastards. The whale's gone mad. It was a dark time. I'm not surprised it was a dark time, mate. Absolutely. Just the way that Amarillo. Every night I've been hugging my pillow. Only the one many, many years ago. I don't suppose yet doesn't count as it being parking, does it? If you got like 40 people around the car. You had a different kind of ticket for that one. It was only 52. Good year, 52. Okay, mate, that's the same age now, mate. 40 quid. I think mine was 65. If I paid it straight away, otherwise it was 130. Bastards. Bastards. Don't you know I'm disabled? Don't know you Hummer now singer. Far too young, definitely. Far too young. Time we on. Right, I'm going to do the Horace then. Because it is Sunday after all. I would wash the car. It is just disgusting, but I can't hold a sponge. He wasn't going to wash the car at all, the lying bastard. Yours was 80 quid if not paid in within a certain amount of days. And yours is 50 waiting for the drunken Mrs. Tom. She's worth it though, isn't she? She's worth it. That girl's your world. That was outside the record shop. I'd only popped in literally to buy 2 records, and I came out and I had a criminal record. Well, I had a parking ticket. Sorry about the trauma dump. Well, it makes a difference to the Trump drama, I suppose, doesn't it? Which is near enough the same. Got one in COVID era for shoving my I'm a nurse sign up when you were on duty and stopping for shopping for a patient who couldn't get out. Cheeky bastards. The lips are getting bigger. We are here for it, we are. Like Kenny Everett doing Mick Jagger, that was brilliant, I must admit, I do like that. Kenny Everett's show is on That's TV, I think it is. Or one of those channels of a night. Well worth watching. Funnier than you remember. I will guarantee it. Make sure I don't forget that. I'm going to put that out tomorrow. Until the camera trap arrives, obviously. Similar principle to me and Jess, yep. Rather pick it up at stupid o'clock than have a text. Absolutely 100%. Apologising, oh I'm sorry, doesn't matter. As long as you get home safe, that's the only thing that's important. It's also the reason why if she says to me, can we drop such and such off? Yeah, doesn't matter where they are. I'm not carrying her on my back, am I? You know, we can drop her off, whoever she is, wherever she is. Wait for them to go through the front door. And then that's it, we're all sorted. Phil Cornwell's Jagger was better. He does it well. I used to be able to do a good Mick Jagger as well. Or Nick Jagger, as he used to call me in the pub. I wasn't allowed to get a pint in the Pen and Wig until I'd done a Mick Jagger. The things you do for beer, eh? The things you do for beer. Perform, dancing monkey boy. Oh, what is Casper? You're amongst friends here, mate. You know that. Life has a tendency to be shit at times, and we need our friends around us to give us that little bit of help. Absolutely 100%. Come on, dancing monkey boy, give us a Jagger. I can't do it at the moment. I need to practice to see whether or not I can actually speak. But I used to be able to do a good one. I'll practice in the car and see what I can do. There's loads of things I used to be able to do that I can't do at the moment, and it's frustrating as flip. Frustrating as flip. Fuck me, I almost swore then, didn't I? Well, alright. I think Aaron. Or like, yeah, I'll get there eventually, I just can't do it at the moment. None of my impressions I can do these days. It's terrible. What stroke taken from me? I forgot that last time round, didn't I? Well, it's taken this, it's taken that. It's taken my ability to be a good mimic. That's what it's taken. You want some Teddy salted poor Ingles? There you go, you can have them. Poor Ingles. I'm slipping away. Come away from the light, Jackie, come away from the light. 7.4 out of 10. I never committed to it, to be honest with you. It needs to be committed. I should be committed. Swedish the dreams. You've lasted better tonight, you have. You've done well tonight, Jackie, you have. So before you go, morning, Jackie. Switch the Ring camera on. Have a golden shower in the morning, as always. Good way to start the day. They look alright, those cameras though, but I'm worried what I might see outside. If I'm thinking that the only things that we have out there, the only wildlife that we have are hedgehogs, then all of a sudden there's brown bears and stuff like that. I won't be going out overnight, will I? Won't be putting the recycling out at 3 o'clock in the morning. Bollocks to that. You were just going to say you were lasting well. You know, you're doing fantastic. Jackie's got stamina. Jackina, she has. It's all those hours spent in the car parks. Works on your stamina. Just doing well. Hedgehog cam. They would be great. I mean, genuinely, the hedgehog. There's one hedgehog that is just really popular around this area. People look out for it. We have to be careful in the car overnight because it's just sometimes dawdling around like a fucking idiot. So the whole street keeps an eye out for it. Very popular. See if we can catch him on cam. Jamina. Isn't she the woman, the history woman off TV? No, it's Janina Ramirez, isn't it? It's almost Jamina. Close. Your neighbours caught you watering the plants gone midnight the other night. Couldn't you wait until you got in the house to one of your 27 bathrooms? Jemima was the puddle duck. Yeah, I used to call my sister Jemima Puddled Fuck at one point because she was just mental. The wheel's gone mad. Mrs. Tiggy Winkle was Jackie's stage name. My mum's got all those Beatrice Potter books and all kinds of stuff. She collects all that shite. Never had hedgehogs in your area until about 5 years ago. Then seen a few flat ones on the road a few times. Poor sods, they can't get out the way. How do you know, don't all hedgehogs look the same? No, they don't. They genuinely don't. And especially if they've been hit by a couple of cars, they don't. Some of them at that point end up with Mohicans. Now you can tell by the size and shape of them. And this one tends to go around the same few houses all the time. What do your neighbours say to you, Tom? Hedgehogs are famously well endowed by mammal standards. Peen to body ratio. We have a lot of them here, a lot of peen to body ratios. The good neighbours, have they become good friends? They were affectionately teasing. That and hares, you see that a lot. We see loads of rabbits over the road there before they built the new housing estate. Don't see them anymore. It's a shame. Dung like a honky. Oh man, it's like I'm gonna sneeze again. And I've took my antihistamine. Why is this? Why am I doing this? Why, Delilah? We found the perfect blend as neighbours. It's nice when you can do that. They're moving now. There you go. You thought you had the perfect blend, and the first thing you did is we're gonna go. Next time you can water the flowers if they have any. Was watering them. Some summer nights you see a lot of hares even on the green square in the middle of the town. It's nice that. We need more animals. Until he catches you on the hosepipe ban. Thankfully he was watering the garden without a hosepipe. Well, without that hosepipe anyway. There's a watering can. What size litrage is your watering can? Come on. Is it a Husqvarna watering can? You look after your front garden, they don't. Do you trim your front lawn to keep it looking as good as possible? You should draw a few rabbits on your head because you look like hares from a distance.
Very poor.
Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed.
Fun facts about rabbits: they can swim, and rather gracefully. Actually, I did not know that. 5 litre, anything else is too big for you. 5 litres is a good amount. You can get away with that. 10 to 15 litres. Any higher? Any increases? Any better? You bless the garden with a few sprinkles, you could. Your bushes are well manicured. It's all about the presentation, isn't it? You have a 15 litre. You're a 15 litre? What? That's not a watering can, it's a fire engine. Your salvia has split. Have you tried natural yogurt? Does your salvia bring all the boys to the yard? And sneeze, man. We haven't got any of that, have we? We should have. We should have a watering can, and we should save any water that goes out there overnight. You know what I mean? Your salvia brings all the bees to the yard. I can't remember. I did a little song about that as well. Spilt milkshake brings all the ants to the yards, and they're like, we're better than flies, damn right, we're half their size. Oh, what was it? I can't remember it now. It was on Twitter, so it's been deleted now. Salvia divinorum. What do you call me? That's a good name. That. Salvia divinorum sounds like a new metal band, doesn't it? Or a prog metal band. I'd go and watch them. A prog metal band from Finland. What? Biggest watering can in the world is 15.5 feet high. What? How is that even possible? What is going on in the world? The world has gone mad. It's all about a watering can, isn't it? Hwache, we've got hwache. We've actually got hwache. You sent your salvia hot lips. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And we're having some hwache. There you go. That's a proper drink, that. I would drink that right now. Weighs 907 kilos. That's ridiculous. Right, where are we? There we go. These are the salvia hot lips. Aren't they beautiful? Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. I like them. 472 centimetres in Napoleon. You don't know if it's salvia div. They look nice though. Very, very pretty. I like stuff like that. There needs to be more flowers. round here for the last couple of years there's been flowers everywhere, and this year it's all bushes. It looks bloody awful. There's not as much colour. There's a few houses that have got flowers though, just a few, and they're holding up the end for the rest of the place. Does look fantastic. Well done, Tomash. Well done indeed. We should have a flower show. We do every year, and every year it rains non-stop. We got told that in the first year we moved to Southport. Flower show in 3 weeks' time. It'll rain. What do you mean? It's the middle of summer or whenever it is, early part of autumn, is it? It'll rain. It won't rain. It won't rain. It does. It always rains. And for 34 years, it's fucking rained every single year. Can't beat some bush, but a mighty bush. Yeah. If this was our house, I'd have a lot more flowers. Proper old school flowers. Wildflowers. Bears Paws flower show. We can have that as well. We can do that. We can do that. We need to find some buggers first though. I would also build myself a shed in the back garden, my own little shed. Sink it into the garden so it's not above fence height. Wouldn't be a wank shed, honest. It'd just be a normal shed. I seen Ron from our work the other day in Tesco. I always bump into him in there. He's got an allotment just right over the road there, just the back of there. He said to me, why don't you come to the plot and give us a hand? I said, mate, I've only got one. I can't afford to give you that. One-handed digging. How's that going to work? But I could go there and just sit off and live stream from there, couldn't I, while he does all the work? You don't have any flowers unless daisy or pissy beds. Pissy beds, what are they? Does look great, it looks fantastic. As they say in Japan. Sent us some flowers from the garden. Oh, hang on, will ya? Ever butchers, will ya? Ever butchers. They are very, very pretty, I like that. Candy cane, red and white, and then loads of not green. Dandelions, pissy beds, alright. The irises were cut from the garden, and they're like, we're better than sheep. I did not know they were called dandelions were called pissy beds. Sure, I wouldn't know her from Donegal. Campanula, mini petunia, begonia, dianthesis. They're very, very pretty. I like them. Good work, fella. Good work. Yes, me like you mucho. We need more not green flowers. Purple, man. Oh, hang on. From Donald as well. We have Flores. What are they? What are the pink ones? Should we have a look? Catch flies, there you go. Catch flies. They are catch flies. The cat follows you around as you pretend to know what you're doing. Domingo knows what's going on. Your peonies are just starting. Ah. We all have to start somewhere, Mandy. When are they due to open up, peonies? They're the ones who are like a ball, aren't they? And then suddenly just spladoosh. I'd take some peonies from this garden. Stunning, absolutely stunning. I'm not installing the software yet. Piss off. 1st of June, his dad always says. Guess what day it is today? June, 1st of June. They're starting now. Now, obviously, you just said they're starting, didn't you? What a fucking idiot. But are they starting now because they're on time, or are they starting now because they're early, starting now because they're late? Last year, Romy took a picture of your mum's rhododendrons. They're huge. Send a pic, send a pic, send a pic, send a pic, pic. Oh, sweet feckin' Jesus. Now that is a mighty bush. Come with us to the mighty bush. That is a mighty bush. Isn't that pretty? Well, let's scan in there. Look at that. Beautiful, bloody beautiful. I am jealous. I am very jealous. We have got some bushes that flower in the back garden, so once they start kicking off, I'll let you see them. They have got blue lights on at the moment. Right, there's more stuff. Oh, I ain't going where we are. I ain't going. Right. Pink rose. That pink rose. Peonies and things from his garden. Here we go. Look at that. Some beautiful colours. Nature's amazing, isn't it? I mean, genuinely. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Rhododendrons are an invasive surgery around your area. They grow like crazy, up to 8 or 10 metres high. They look like they grow big, don't they? If left unattended, they will, won't they? You're going to send flower pics later? Brilliant. We like flower pics. Just gutted that everyone's garden looks better than ours. Although saying that, like I say, once the flowers start coming out on the bushes that we've got in the back garden, they look gorgeous. Unfortunately, we haven't had any damsons on the tree for a while. Otherwise, they'd look really nice as well. But then I haven't been out there, have I? Really. My ma's been doing the feeder of a morning before I can get a chance to go out there, so I haven't seen it up close and personal. It might be that the damsons are back. I'll check tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow. The damsons could be back in town. They are pretty as well. They're a different type of knot green. That colour's gorgeous. Stunning with a capital stunning. Scourge, right? Ah, right. Scourge, not surgery. I was wondering what you meant there, Donald. You were sending out divils to the devil on 256. Yeah, doing well. What do we measure gardens in the UK? Metres squared feet. I think it depends on how old you are, doesn't it? Modern day gardeners, I think, will go with metres squared. Old school gardeners will either go with square feet or
Piggly ding. Next.
Piggly ding next, with acres and hectares and miles. Depends on how big your garden is. Piggly dinged next. Ah, well, you can stay on. We've only got another 7 minutes to go before we're at 3 hours. So you're doing OVs, Thomas, you're doing OVs. To hell with the consequences. Don't need to go for a sneeze. A nice day to relax, absolutely. I need to sort out a couple of days holiday. We're in June, aren't we? June, end of June. Yeah, I need to sort a couple of days out. And I've got Jess's rota, so who knows? Don't think it's going to be this week though. Might have to be the week after. I'll see, I'll have a look. We're only a small team. Struggle to get days off. Do you know what I mean, Arkad? Oh, how are you doing spin stuff? How was your weekend? How are you in yourself? June already. Christmas next week. It feels like it, doesn't it? Beer. Oh, we're having a beer. We're having a beer. Come on, we're having a beer. Let's have this. Let's have a Baroni. We're having a beer. Come on. Get the beer out. Get beer out. Lovely Baroni. Mother's garden is about 1,400 square metres. It's a good size. It's not a good sized garden. That's a county over there. Front garden's about 200 square metres. You mow it for it and it takes a good while pushing along. I'm not surprised. It will be Christmas next week. It feels that way, doesn't it? 20 days until it's the longest day, and after that, the night starts roaring in. Hat change. Right, okay. Well, considering I started off with that one, and then I changed to that one, and then changed to that one, nobody mentioned anything, did you? This is the 4th hat so far. No one said a word. They call me like Jimmy Four Hats, you know what I mean? Darren Brown over here trying to trick you with the old switcheroo. We are. This is more of a summer hat. I like this. The lad who was in the lad from Chasm earlier on. Chasm. I'm going to call him Dave because like Chasm Dave. He was wearing a really nice hat. I need to find out what it is. I might buy one myself. Only I won't talk like a complete twat like he does. Who are you going to see? Who are you going to see? Going to see Stereophonics next Saturday? I'm saying nothing. Straw hat. Straw hat. Hat made of straw. It's a straw hat. It's very, very summery. I should have worn this to Dizzt, really, shouldn't I? I look like a proper English country gentleman. So I would have been kicked out of the place. Go on, you English bastards. Enter the fucking dragon. Are you going with some friends? You're smashing it. Making a weekend of it. Out with the box of toys. Well, if you're going to go and see them, have a nice day.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Very poor indeed. Going with your marans, are. Do not wear that raggy hat. Raggy hat. Raggy hat. Hats like you and me. So, what am I supposed to wear to go to Dizzy? Still giggling at that first hat change and my stifled grin. I couldn't keep me. I tried to keep it in, I couldn't. Will anyone notice? I thought to myself, will anyone notice? There was a few giveaways last week. There's a few ha-ha-has. A few hat changes and also some other bits and pieces. People were taking care to notice last week. Go with your mum. Yeah, will she have her handbags and her glad rags that your poor old granddad had to sweat to buy you? Beyond that, I don't know too many Stereophonics, apart from the fact that they all sound the same. The Bartender and the Thief was a great song. It's a shame they sort of moved away from that kind of music. Oh, what's Las Vegas, LA, Las Vegas 2 times it's called, isn't it? Which is a good tune as well, actually. I'll have to look up some Stereophonic songs, maybe tomorrow. You see, you're better than me than this because I don't know any of their tunes on account of the fact that I've got fucking taste. Yeah, fair play to you, fair play. Although, you still get the very poor for that.
Very poor indeed.
I'm not encouraging people to be funnier than me, so you're getting a very poor, very poor. Is that what you do your rugby training? Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Rain possible in the next few hours. Feckin' marvellous. Hope you all enjoy. Yeah, absolutely. Can't hope you enjoy that. Laughed like Muttley then with the taste comment. Just slip it in under the radar, don't you? Not I mean, bruv. Not I mean. Oh, man. There's going to be one massive sneeze, I think. One massive sneeze where I think my leg will fall off or something like that. You'll either funny to me, pick a part that's new. Oof. Hate to say it, but you get the Manics and the Phonics mixed up. The Manics are a better band for me, but also I despise the way they try and be intellectual. They did a film about the Manics, and everything they were talking about was like, look how interesting we are, look how well read we are. It's like, fucking hell, you know more intelligence than people I know. Why are you pretending that you are? We read books, we have. Read fucking books, we have. We read poetry and we don't fucking have to. We do it for the love of it. Love of fucking poetry. Mate, fucking hell, behave. You're not that smart. Right, really interesting lyrics. Brilliant. Fish from Marillion did. Doesn't bang on about it. We read poetry. I do. No big deal. But they did some fantastic stuff, the Manics. Gutted that we never used to sing Kevin Campbell to the tune of Kevin Carter. Would have worked really well. Also, I hate the Killers, but we could have done Mr. Brightside with Norman Whiteside. Only he never played for us when that song was out. So that's pointless. It's a moot point. The point is moot. Some Manic Phonics. You're going to Snow Patrol on the 19th of this month with your mum and dad as well. Bit warm for Snow Patrol, isn't it? Very poor for that one. That was a small, very poor. Another band I can't really get into, apart from Ways and Means, which I think is a fantastic song by them. Weird that. I'm like that with a few bands. I don't necessarily like too much of what they do, but there's always at least one song or a few that are real bangers for me. That's one of them. It's in the same place. Lovely, lovely stuff. I haven't been to a gig since Noel Gallagher with Jess, November 2023 was it? Need to go and see another gig soon. Vicky made it back. Guess who's back? Back again. Have you got a taxi sorted for Snow Patrol, or you'll be chasing cars on the night? Very poor indeed.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Vic, and there was Vic on the screen as well. What's on the end of your stick, Vic? How's it going? Yeah, Roy, what? Yeah, Roy. Just in time for the dancing, you are. Just in time for the dancing. In fact, you know what? Good job that you reminded me of that. Where is all my stuff? Got to clean the screen, if you know what I mean. If you're part of the scene. Because it's that time of night, isn't it? You know it's that time of the night. Your friend came over, so you missed some of the chat. But you had it playing the whole time. That's what we like to hear. How was your friend? Do you have any Welsh band puns? I'd be alarmed if you haven't. Good night all. Was that good night, Ali? Good night, Ali. Oh, I swear. Yeah. Just get your dancing shoes on. Come on, you know what to do. Get your dancing shoes on.
Another great night here at the Paris Palace. Folks, go give yourself a round of applause. We've had a good chat and told the odd joke. Now get in
that's that.